have them on my phone.
They came on my phone. While you're talking and stuff, I'm gonna try to bring them up if I can. If not, we'll just have to do what we do.
Okay.
I got them.
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, but I got them. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh no.
They don't go bad. You know what I'm saying? Nope. They don't go bad. So.
No, I know that, and that's what I told the two guys that did it too. They were so cute. One of them was like play acting and all.
So I'm gonna try to bring them up. Cause you emailed them to me actually.
I did.
Yeah, so that was perfect.
So I have them anyway on my phone too. So whatever.
I don't have one.
I'm your host of the world's #1 diversity recruiter.
I had a big birthday yesterday.
My birthday was yesterday?
Yeah.
I must not have your birthday on my calendar.
It's all right.
I love birthdays. I love birthdays.
No, 25. What are you saying?
Oh, man. We'll be back after the break.
You're half a century.
The Career Seekers Show on WPPM FM Philadelphia.
We good? Everybody good? You good? East Coast Executives, AB, what's good?
The nation's top
Let's do it. AB, your mic is live.
Whether you're starting your career,
It's the Career Seeker Show live on WPPM LP Philadelphia. AB, we are indeed back. Alberta Bertolino, Will Martin. I'm going to back up just a little because today is a really big day because today is the day after Alberta Bertolino's birthday. It is going down. Yeah. AB, it was a birthday week for you.
It's a birthday month.
It's a birthday month. Yeah,
oh my goodness. It's a birthday month because if it starts on the 1st, you got the whole month. Yes, absolutely.
So you celebrate like I celebrate. We do the birthday month.
You have to.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was riding back from the shore.
I still can't believe you were just there 2 hours ago.
Yeah, well, maybe an hour and a half ago, actually. I came in here.
But don't fret. We will have the show.
4 o'clock, yeah, we were going to be on, no matter what. That's what we do. It's the Career Seekers team. So we do it every Wednesday from 4 to 5 here on WPPM LP Philadelphia 106.5. Broadcasting live on the East Coast Executives Facebook fan page, streaming live at phillycam.org. Wow, we're the only source for job and career search information. Myself, Alberta Bertolino, Will Martin, the cameraman. Tiff South is not here today, but she is here in spirit because I always communicate with Tiff, and she's like, look, I want y'all to do your thing. So I think she's going to be out all of August. She was
busy. Mentioning that. Yeah, I know that with what she's doing, usually summertime is busy, but then the fall recruiting session comes up and you're signing up for all of those schools and getting people in the door. Yeah, it's
so you know how it goes.
I know exactly. I used to be where Tiffany is.
I got you.
Yeah.
You know, we want to be that busy. As a third-party recruitment firm, September kind of picks up for us. People start talking about these budgets and everything in September, so that's when we do our thing. You know, it's really interesting. I was thinking today just about that whole situation with Tiffany being out. So maybe 2 days ago, Monday, I reached out to Miss Tania Rivers, VP of Human Resources for the Philadelphia 76ers, and she said she has something to do today. She was so apologetic, but not make it. She said she is going to hold us down next weekend, so she will be here next weekend to ride out with us and do this Career Seekers thing.
Absolutely good. I look forward to meeting her. When I watched the show when she filled in for us before, it was great.
Yes.
You know, any good friend of yours is a good friend of ours.
Yes, definitely.
Ours is a great friend of the show.
We do the family show. Yeah,
that's right. The family show. That's right.
How was your week?
Oh my gosh, it was. You know what? I am so blessed on so many levels.
I love it.
Good week personally.
It's
been really good. I have a young lady that's been working with me since February, helping me out. She's going to stay through the end of the year. So shout out to you, Ashley.
Ashley. So Ashley has been working with you for how long?
Since February.
And we haven't met Ashley yet. I'm really disappointed.
Oh, I should bring her in. Yeah, I absolutely should.
She's doing some HR and recruiting type work.
She's helping me right along. Picked up everything right away. She actually though lives at Fort Dix. She's former military, former Navy.
Wow. Okay.
And her husband's active duty, so she and her family lived up there. So it's hard for her to come in.
I understand.
I mean, there's no excuse. I bet she'd love it. She'd be a great guest.
There's a big veterans event going on. I think in about a month at the Union League.
That's right.
I saw that. Ashley and Ashley's husband, thank you so very much for your service. To all our military personnel, we just want to say we appreciate y'all. You know, the Philly Camp Studios is a really unique situation here at WPPM because literally we sit a block from Independence Hall in the Liberty Bell.
Beautiful.
So, you know, we always have our veterans in mind. We always support what is right about this country that we live in.
100%.
And with that being said, Ashley's husband, Ashley's family, thank you so very much for your service. My brother's a Marine, actually. Well, was a Marine. Well, he tells me you're always a Marine.
You always are, yeah. Any portion of the military of which you serve, that's who you are.
You know, when there's a place, hoorah. There's a place in South Philadelphia that we support pretty frequently.
Yeah.
And they're the home of the Marines.
I do know
we won't speak about it, but everybody in South Philly, Oregon Ave, you know what we're talking about. So it's a great day here at the Career Seeker Show.
Yeah.
AB, my week was so incredible.
I want to hear about last week with the Urban League, the National Urban League Conference. I was watching you post all over the place. Your pictures were fabulous.
Thank you.
People you were meeting.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's hear it.
You know, you can check a lot of that information out on the East Coast Executives Facebook fan page or at US Career Seekers on Twitter. At Alberta Recruits on Twitter. She has been gracious enough to retweet quite a bit of the stuff. At Tiff South on Twitter. At KL Johnson Info on Twitter. We just try to get the information to you any way we can. And the thing that kind of inspired me to just keep putting out information was that, you know, I know we have listeners that want information, and I was fortunate enough to sit on panels with some extremely incredible people. When I tell you about my How to Land Your Dream Job panel, you know, all of us FOJs, that's friends of Jody Brockington, who, you know, we're going to, actually, I need to speak to Jody because we're going to have her do maybe a monthly segment on health and fitness in relationship to career. So I spoke to her a little bit about that in St. Louis. So she's on board, you know, she jumped on board. But anyway, she put together some unbelievable panels out there. So it was myself, Marcia Haygood. Marcia is out of, I believe, Yonkers, so she's out of New York, but also
listen to that Yonkers.
Yeah, also spent some time. What's up to Westchester? Yeah, all my people out there in White Plains, I love y'all. Jay Lovin, what's good? So you know, Marcia was there. Marcia spent some time in Florida as well when it gets cold in New York City. She's at that level in her career. She has a book out, and I should have brought it with me, and I don't want to misplace the title. I'll bring it next week. But Marcia was there doing some career coaching. She was on the panel. We had also Mary V. David. She's out of Florida as well. Unbelievable career coach. So much energy. She was incredible. And then we had St. Louis's own Coach Shaquan Grove. So she was our host out in St. Louis. She kind of held us down and let us know what we needed to do in St. Louis. I didn't need her information because Allison, the intern here at WPPM, gave me a list of things that I needed to do. I just told Allison I didn't get to do any of them. I was working hard out there. So we had a ton of career coaching sessions.
So are these people, they were all from different industries, right?
Well, you know, some of them, all of them I think originated from different industries, but you know, the outlying factor that kind of brings us all together is our desire to help career seekers.
Yeah, right.
So that's where it worked, and it was great. I mean, I had an unbelievable time. Kima from the National Urban League kind of sat in and did some career coaching sessions as well. There's a gentleman named Brandon that the National Urban League has that was incredible, kind of getting us and keeping us on track. Because, you know, when you're doing these careers coaching sessions and you're meeting so many incredible people, you often go over the 30-minute time limit. You don't know.
You get so excited with what you're doing.
So excited.
It really is the truth. You get your feet on that energy of other people helping, and
I met some unbelievable people. I think they set me up. They set me all in New Yorkers. All the New Yorkers that were out there that came to me, and we just continued to just keep thinking of ideas on how they could leverage and manage their career. So it was incredible. And then after that was Thursday. On Friday, I had the pleasure of sitting in being a panelist on the Modern Male panel. And that was kind of a quasi Black Enterprise Modern Man event. Myself and there was another gentleman, his name is Brandon Andrews. He just came on board as a BE Modern Man for this upcoming class in 2017.
Okay.
So shout out to Brandon, good looking out, man. Love to have you as part of the family right here. But this was moderated by Alfred Edmond Jr., Senior VP and Chief Editor at Black Enterprise. And then we also have my man Brandon Flame and Rashad Andrews on the panel. Just incredible people. Brandon Flame has a school, I believe, in Connecticut.
Okay.
And he's also the creator of the website, The Black Man Can. And he has a school with like 300 young men that they're teaching some incredible things to. Yeah, and then Rashad is just involved in so much stuff. He's an Air Force Academy grad.
Nice.
He has a couple different ventures. He's chief operating officer of a couple ventures. He's all over the IT space. Just an incredible guy. And then Brandon Andrews, the gentleman that I spoke about initially, the Black Enterprise Modern Man, he actually is the person that curates talent for Shark Tank, minority talent for Shark Tank. And also Steve Harvey, I guess, has a Thunderdome or whatever. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah. But Brandon curates the minority talent for those two things.
What a fun job. That's great.
Unbelievable job, unbelievable people, unbelievable time, just sitting there and being a part of a discussion that involves people of that caliber. So it kind of made me sit back and think, you know what, Kenny? You're going to represent Philly, Harlem, and Uniontown really well. Yeah, I'm just out here doing it. So it was incredible. Yeah, so my week was crazy, and I also got to spend some time with the Victory team. And when I say the Victory team, my cousin Tony Mobley has a transportation company, and he has the contract for the National Urban League Conference. So I got to hang out with him and his staff and my cousin Patricia.
Oh, that's where the family, when you're posting
it was incredible, man. Got to hang out with them, and actually they picked me up from the airport too. So good looking out, y'all. Yeah. So it was a really fast weekend, but it was a really incredible weekend. So I just want to thank everybody that checked in on LinkedIn, that checked in on the Facebook feed, that checked in on Twitter, just to say, hey, I appreciate all that you're doing to help career seekers. So I wish I could have took you and Tiff and Will out there with me next time. If they invite me again, I would love to do that. I think we would have a blast. Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
A little closer. You're a football fan. You know, you're a Steelers fan. So
August 11th, our first exhibition game. Anyway, go ahead.
Ohio State has been good to us. Santonio Holmes.
Sure.
Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward is a Buckeye. I think Ryan Shazier is a Buckeye. So Ohio State's been really good to us. Shout out to the Haywards. I went to school with Cam's mom, Charlotte, at the University of Pittsburgh. I'll tell a real quick story to all the Steeler fans out here and all the listeners, actually. So Cameron Hayward, that plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers, when Charlotte, who went to the University of Pittsburgh with myself and my cousin Craig Ford, when she was having her baby shower, she had it at our apartment.
For Cam. Oh my God.
Yeah, how crazy is that story? So her and Craig, we call Craig Iron. God bless it, Dad. Iron is deceased now, but I just saw Charlotte recently. She was out here in Philadelphia back in, it must have been January. So I had a chance to kind of bust it up with her. But so he's playing for the Steelers, and they had this bridal shower. How crazy is that story?
You really knew him when?
Yeah, right. I knew him when. Yeah, exactly. And it just makes me feel old. I'm like, wow, he's actually playing for the Steelers. But that's what we do. I tell these stories, but it's all real. Check these facts. It's verifiable.
There you go.
so that was my week, AB. It was crazy.
Yeah. Scott McLean just gave a shout out to the Steelers.
Man, you know what Scott does.
He tunes in every week.
Every week he holds me down there. Scott has been tuning in every week since we were little kids, because that is my cousin and one of my closest friends. So he's representing out in LA. Good looking out, fam. I appreciate you. So I'm looking through all of this stuff. There's so much stuff that we can talk about. I don't really have a format or a plan for today. I just was so happy to see you when I called you earlier today, and we had some symmetry going. You were thinking about the same thing that I was thinking about.
It was really weird. Yeah, so I was thinking about the show. I had prepped a little bit last night, and I had found a bunch of links about what we want to talk about. We seem to be going the way of making the lists and then talking through those, which I really like. So I started printing them out, and I'm thinking, I wonder what Kenneth is doing today. And don't you know, he calls me. It was crazy. So then I said to everybody, because we just all of us put in together for the lottery. So I started thinking into the universe that we're all going to win the lottery. So,
so you mean like a Powerball mega?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
All right,
But
so
anyway.
so I have a question for you.
Yes.
If and when you hit this lottery,
Yeah.
are you still going to be a member of the Career Seekers team?
I absolutely would.
I love it. Hey, Will, you hear her talking, right?
It's recorded, and I can't get out of it now, right?
And
Yeah.
what about a portion of the lottery?
Oh, yeah, you know what? That's a great question. We would like some of the money from the lottery. Hey, Tiff, even if you're not here, I'll take your portion and I'll make sure you get it, okay? Just meet me over in Turks. Meet me in Turks, and I'll make sure you get your money.
That's great.
I love it.
Yeah, so anyway, so Kenneth and I were definitely in sync. We were trying to figure out the best news to bring you, anything that's been, there's really been no recruiting stories really prevalent that I've been seeing. Plenty of good advice that we can give you, but yeah, there's really been no themes. That's why I always try to look for a theme. Around anything that's been coming up. I get so many different e-newsletters and information from other people. I talk to other recruiters all the time. So I try to bring those themes to teach people.
I like it. I like the whole theme idea. I really like that. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. We need themes now. Yeah, that's what we need.
Right.
Themes.
So I need to populate our shared document.
You know, I haven't even been locking into the shared document just because we do what we do. It's
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I'm looking through some of this information, AB, and at things that are going on.
Yeah.
With our really good friends over at CareerLink.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that too. I couldn't decide which one to take because, so I just printed out an overall thing because it's just an overall of what their offerings are. And these are.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
So their offerings go on every week at all of the different locations. So it's. I didn't mean to take that.
No. I want you to ride. I want you to go ahead and do what you do. The segue was ideal. Let's do it.
Yeah, so the Pennsylvania Career Link, it's in a couple different local locations that we usually try to talk about each week. North Philadelphia, Northwest Philadelphia, Suburban Station, and West. But what they have going on, you can pop on their website, and it's PACareerLink.phl.org. It's PACareerLinkPHL.org. You can just search Pennsylvania Career Link too. But there are workshop calendars that you can take a look at, and even it was incredible. So this is why I was frozen with what to share. One day on Friday, there's 19 workshops throughout the city. Yeah. 19. That's just one day.
So no matter where you're at in the city,
absolutely,
there's something for you.
Okay. So you have free. I'll say it again, free. Customized career counseling. They'll help you with your skills and talents. They'll even help you with a customized career plan. Another free educational development and skills training. That's where the workshops come in. Professional skills refreshers also. Then they also have a fully financed job training programs, which is great. Then there's free interviewing training and resume writing assistance, free job placement, and then they have a whole section, getting back to the veterans, a whole section on veteran services and their eligible spouses. They receive priority of service for all employment funding. So the local veterans employment representatives, the leavers, if you're in the business, facilitate the employment, job training, placement, etc. So get on that link.
Love it. You know what? Here, let's just. We're not going to let Philadelphia down because that's not what we do.
Absolutely.
This is the home of brotherly love and sisterly affection, they tell me, right? So we will never let Philadelphia down. What I'm going to do, and I'll probably do it a little slower this week, but I think I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go in and I'm going to go through this roundup.
Wait do you see it? Oh my gosh, it's just overwhelming. It's really, it's so great. And I'm not saying overwhelming in a bad way.
Not overwhelming in a bad way. Will, you with me here?
I'm with you, go.
All right. So I'm not going to rep for South Philly because I'm going to let Alberta do that. But Will, I know you always rep for South Philly. 5th Street, where you at?
No doubt.
So I'm going to take it a little further.
There's music playing.
Yeah, there always is music playing. See, you don't put the headset on. There's always, we do start it up every week.
Ah, I didn't know that. All right,
We are
sorry,
introducing
Seekers.
Alberta to the music. So we're going to start it up. Hey, Will, you know what? I know you do South Philly on 5th Street, but we're going to take it up a little further to North Philly, 5th and Bristol. I know you hear
Let's
me
do
out
it.
there. So here we go. Let's do it. You ready, Will?
Ready, go.
All right, so they got the Resume Builder Workshop. That's August 3rd from 9 to 10 o'clock. Man, if you're out there for that, you might as well sit in on that career wardrobe session. That's from 10 to 11 o'clock, August 3rd, 5th and Bristol. Then there's the do's and don'ts of resumes. That takes place 10:30 to 12:15 on August 3rd, 5th and Bristol once again. All right, let's back it down. If you're an afternoon person, you might as well hit that AC interview from 1 to 2 o'clock. Then you can make it over to the career fair. How do you make career fairs work for you? That's from 1 to 2 o'clock as well. They got a lot of stuff going on at 5th and Bristol, AB.
I know that.
So August 3rd from 2 o'clock to 3:30, you can go to the Navigating Job Gateway Workshop, and then 2 o'clock to 3:30 as well, hands-on LinkedIn. All right, so Thursday doesn't work for you, but you can do Friday, right? So you can start Friday off from 9 to 10 with Navigating Job Gateway.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so you have an interview. They have a workshop to teach you how to prepare for your interview. That takes place from 9 to 10:30, 5th and Bristol, Career Link offices. Then you can go Finding Your Fit. That's about finding what job is right for you. I think that's really important for you to try to attract what is right for you. From 10 to 11 o'clock, that takes place at 5th and Bristol on August 4th. Also, Microsoft Word for Beginners. Word is so important in today's job search. But there's a job retention workshop. So you have the job. How do you keep it? That takes place August 4th from 11 to 12. Then we will go to, let's see what we got here. Legal issues in employment. Tip South, I always look at you when I hear about that session.
So
That's
good,
August
so
4th.
good. Employers need that too.
Yeah, employers definitely need that. That's August 4th. So that takes place there. All right, so we're going to work our way over to Germantown, Northwest Philadelphia, Price Street, Germantown Ave. Maurice Tucker, where you at, man? That's your neighborhood, Price Street. Stand up for my man. All right, here we go. Welcome to PA Career Link. That takes place on August 3rd from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Also, computer class, Microsoft PowerPoint takes place from 9 to 11. Let's get into the job stuff. The do's and don'ts of resumes. That'll take place from 10:30 to 12:15 at Price Street, Germantown Avenue, August 3rd. Also, AC interview, 1 o'clock for all you people that can't get up early and want to take advantage of the career link stuff. You can get up and be there about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You can go by that Rita's right next to that place. I think there's a Rita's Water Ice right next to that. You can go there and then you can go to AC interview, 1 to 2 o'clock. Also, computer class keyboarding, that takes place from 1:30 to 2:30. And then we have your hands-on LinkedIn from 2 to 3:30. AB, I always try to tell these people how important LinkedIn is to the average job search. Something you have to take advantage of in today's workplace.
Unbelievable, it is important. But you know what, let me interject a little bit about this career link too. Also on the site are Spanish classes in Spanish.
Yes,
so for our Spanish speakers out there, very important. Get on there. I don't want to.
No, I don't want to butcher the Spanish, but we're gonna bring Vanessa in one time to kind of lock that in.
Yeah, but there's even links on when you go search on the career link site. There's links in Spanish for you.
There are links in Spanish. So on Friday the 4th, Navigating Job Gateway takes place at 9 to 10. Again, we are at the Career Link in Northwest Philly, Germantown Ave, Price Street. You can do Finding Your Fit from August 4th, 10 to 11. That always works for me. And then there's also a computer class, Microsoft Word, that takes place from 1 to 2. And then AB, what are transferable skills? That takes place from 2 to 3:30. We spoke about that last week.
Yes, I tweeted out that too.
Transferable skills are so important.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a brief break. I will come back with Suburban Station in West Philly, but I'm going to let you do your thing right now. What you got for us?
What do I got? Well, I have to say one thing. The city of Philadelphia has their public service career fair on Friday.
That's Friday from 10 to 2, I believe, at the convention center, right?
Absolutely the case.
Yes.
And we talked about it last week. I saw it posted on, I think you tweeted it.
I did tweet it.
And it's on the East Coast Executive's Facebook page.
Yeah, you can definitely catch it on the U.S. Career Seekers Twitter page. Yeah,
Absolutely.
You should be there. I was looking at that. That's going to be incredible.
Absolutely. And you know what I found out? The Free Library of Philadelphia is promoting that career fair as well.
Really?
And they're allowing people to post comments on a blog that and what they're looking for. So there's people, hire me, I'm seeking this, I'm looking for this. Like there are people that all they do is just write comments, salary they're looking for. So it's an interesting little thing to like get yourself noticed. So there's over 50 agencies, public service organizations, City of Philadelphia partners, including the city government departments, just DA's office, school district, SEPTA, PA State Police, TGW.
You said the DA's office?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some openings over there.
Yeah, right. There might be leadership role.
Shout out to my man. He knows who he is. What's good?
PICO, the Pennsylvania State Civil Service. I mean, it's crazy. So you can either go on the freelibrary.org website or there's an Eventbrite. I don't know if anybody uses Eventbrite to check out events that are going on. There's a lot of stuff that's posted on there.
You know, if you're on that Eventbrite, check out that East Coast Executives mock interview session, Harlem, New York City, August 18th. We will be in the building, 126 to 6.
That's right.
It's the East Coast Executives mock interview session. We do it for Harlem every year. Let's go.
I'm not going to be in California. My trip was postponed, so I think I might have to come up. Yeah. One of my interns last day is then too, so I don't know. We'll
bring
see.
it to Harlem. Tell them come on.
Malik would love it.
Bring Malik to Harlem. Let's go.
So it's at the Pennsylvania Convention Center, like Ken said, Friday 10 to 2, City of Philadelphia Public Service Career Fair. Awesome. I had to make sure we mentioned that too.
That's Friday,
yeah, absolutely.
What else you got?
So as always, want to push the. I know I just talked about the free library, but again, freelibrary.org. Do some searches for stuff that's going on.
Broad Morris,
usually Broad Morris. Yeah, there's some classes going on. I might go take some stuff. It's really interesting. But anyway, so I'm going to go jump down over into South Jersey. A couple of things that are going on. Similar to the PA Career League, we have the Camden County One-Stop Career Center, on-site resources, job search, just for veteran services, training and career, et cetera, et cetera. So, Thursday, that would be tomorrow.
August 3rd.
August 3rd. Acing the Job interview. Yeah. It's going to be hosted in Burlington County in West Hampton, 795 Wood Lane Road, Human Services Building, 2nd floor, 1:30 to 3. So again, if you can't get yourself up, you can get there by 1:30. Overview of the interview process, including how to prepare, what to expect during each phase of the interview process. Same day tomorrow, 12 to 6. Performance Food Group Open House. That's going to be also in Gloucester, Swedesboro, New Jersey, 1 Pureland Drive. There's an open house. They're going to have it at the Holiday Inn in Swedesboro. That's the address, 1 Pureland Drive. They're looking for CDL Class A drivers, night warehouse selectors, Teamster positions. There's excellent benefits. It's exit 10 off 295 behind the Wawa.
Incredible.
Then on Friday, there's an Amazon application event. Friday, August 4th, 10 to 2. Again in Gloucester, 215 Crown Point Road, Thoroughfare, New Jersey. Information session giving details of warehouse associate positions, assistance with online applications. So they're going to help you with anything. You know, this is funny. All they want you to bring is a pen and a pencil.
I like them over there.
It's exit 20 off 295, located next to the DMV. Again, that's Amazon. They're looking for warehouse people.
Hey, Gig, you know what? If they don't come with a pen and a pencil, as you always say, you bought that. You bought that.
I can jump into next week. Do you want me to do that? Or you got something you want to go?
Yeah, I can go on right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you want me to do that?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's do West Philadelphia. For all my people, University of Pennsylvania, Drexel, West Philly, University City, whatever you want to call it. It's what they do over there at the Career Link. So let's go. On Thursday the 3rd at 9:30, they have the Welcome to PA Career Link. That takes place, you can sit in on that from 9:30 to 10:30 AB. Then after that, they're going to do the writing effective cover letters. That is a good look from 10 to 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Network to find a job. That takes place from 11 to 12. Again, we are at the Career Link in West Philadelphia.
Please, network. Learn how to network. It's so important.
Networking is so important. And then on Friday, I guess that is the 4th of August,
right,
from 9 to 10 o'clock, they'll do the Be a Star. That is that behavioral-based interview training using the STAR technique, situation, task, action, result. Be a Star. I told you here first, you might want to make it out there for that. That's from 9 to 10. Yeah. I'm sorry, 9 o'clock to 10.
It's a good study.
It is. Yeah. It's the way to do it right now. You said your company's doing behavior-based interviewing,
100%,
right?
we are, yeah.
All right, so they're going to lock you in at 11. From 11 to 12, you'll do the self-assessment. That's a workshop to assist in understanding the assessments that organizations give you. They are doing some extra stuff over there at the Career Link in West Philly. That's a good thing, because I say that because at 1 o'clock from 1 to 2, they're doing a workshop on conflict resolution. So you got the job, so you're having some problems with your coworkers. This is how you resolve them.
Right.
Conflict resolution workshop.
And it's not always a negative thing. Conflict can be, just wanting to change something, being able to communicate that.
I agree. That's exactly what it can be. All right, AB, you know what? Let me stay here with this Career Link. I'm gonna close it out.
Okay, go for it.
So let's go to our good friends in Center City at Suburban Station. I think you were speaking about them last week.
Yeah.
So Suburban Station, on the 3rd, they have Welcome to PA Career Link. That's from 9 to 10. Also, Do's and Don'ts of Resumes. That'll take place from 10 to 12 on, once again, August 3rd, 1617 JFK, Suburban Station. You can get there any train. That's what AB told me. Yeah, computer class for keyboarding takes place from 10 to 11. And then they'll close out the day with another Microsoft Excel class for beginners. That'll be from 1 to 3 on August 3rd. August 4th, they will start the day out with completing online applications. That'll take place from 9 to 10:30. And if you're 55 and plus, all my seniors out here looking for job opportunities, August 4th, 10 to 1:30, CareerLink has a session just for you.
I don't know if I'd call a 55-year-old a senior.
I wouldn't either, but do what you got to do. If you can get that, if you can go to that Dwayne Reed uptown on Tuesdays.
Dwayne Reed, oh my God, we're not in New York City.
Okay, if you can go
CVS.
CVS. All right, let's go. All right, let me back down real quick. Philly, I got you. Job retention, 1617 JFK. 10 o'clock to 11:30, you got the job. How do you retain it? That's what that retention is all about. Community partner is coming in. UESF, they're coming in. It's a community partner. They'll be there from 11 to 12 o'clock. Also, retail as a career. That's what I love that thing right there. Retail as a career, that takes place from 1 to 2 o'clock. All my Connect to Work students, you should be down there for that. Also, caregiver, home health aid certificate workshop. I had never heard of this one. That's something new to me, and that takes place
commercials,
August
I'm sorry, go ahead.
4th from 1 to 2. Yes, at the Career Link, Suburban Station, 1617 JFK. AB, I'm done. I shut it out. Philly, that's what's going on for you. AB, what you got?
All right. I have next week, but you know what? We're at the end of our half hour. Why don't we?
You want to close
roll
that?
over?
All right. So, Philly, if you have anything, if you want to let us know about anything that's going on at your particular organization, please do not hesitate to give us a call here at WPPM. That's 215-923-WPPM. Once again, 215-923-9776. It's the Career Seeker Show. We do this thing every Thursday from 4 to 5. I'm sorry, every Wednesday. Wow, I almost slipped up on that. From 4 to 5 on 106.5 here in Philly. We stream live on the East Coast Executive Facebook fan page. And Will, as you know, we stream live at phillycam.org. So that's just what we do. AB has mentioned to me, thank you for putting me in check, because it is, it's 4:30. So we probably need to go to a little break. We'll come back. We got some lists as usual. We'll talk a little bit about that. But it's the Career Seeker Show live, WPPM. Let's go.
Was that all right that I did?
No, I appreciate it. I wanted to get out of there. I wasn't sure I was going to do it.